What up, YouTube? Denny in Saigon. My name's Denny. I'm an American. I live in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I'm a teacher over here. I teach English and enjoy it. I love teaching English here. I have a good life. I got paid today. Feeling pretty good. I have 3 employers, and one employer pays me weekly, and I live off of that, and the other 2 employers pay me monthly, and I'm saving that. So I'm gonna go home and see my kids pretty soon. Not exactly sure when, but soon. When I have enough money saved up to make sure that I don't run out. It's expensive in the USA, and I'm paying debts. That's the way it goes. At least the economy's booming, right? Thanks to Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. Unfortunately, the Dems really want to impeach him. You know, the big news this weekend, Mueller's report and Cohen's testimony, basically. And all the Dems claim now Trump should be impeached. Well, guys, they were going to impeach him. They were going to try that no matter what. Okay. You forget, maybe, that the whole Mueller investigation started on nothing but the desire to impeach Donald Trump. There was no evidence of any type of collusion, like they like to claim, between the Trump campaign and Russia. Okay. Now they're trying to point at what Cohen's supposedly claiming, and Cohen obviously is a snake in the grass. You can tell by looking at him, he's a liar. But a lot of people forget Cohen is not part of the campaign. Cohen was never part of the Trump campaign. He's just a private lawyer. Okay, and I don't think it's illegal to pay off his mistresses. I'm not thinking that's too illegal, but it's certainly not collusion with Russia, which was it was a farce from the beginning. If you're paying attention, okay, they're blaming Russia for stuff all around the world, all around the Western world. Russia messed with the Brexit vote. Russia messed with the vote in France. Russia messed with this. Russia messed with that. It's not Russia, okay? It's not Russia. It doesn't matter what Chris Wray says at the top of the FBI. Chris Wray never examined the DNC servers. Do you know who did examine the DNC servers? Yeah, it was CrowdStrike. It was Hillary's personal IT firm, CrowdStrike. You know, they also looked at the CrowdStrike. They also looked at the RNC servers too. Imaginate that. CrowdStrike is owned by a former FBI agent and a Russian expat. So a former FBI agent and a Russian expat examined the DNC servers, and they claim it was a Russian hack. Nobody knows, okay? There are very few honest players in all of this. Trump is the most innocent guy in all of this. Or maybe Carter Page or somebody. Notice they don't talk about Carter Page anymore. And then, of course, Comey had his big testimony. That guy's nothing but a lying freak. He's lying. Everything he says is a lie now. I thought he went in and told the president that he wasn't under investigation. You know, I thought he was worried about, Trump was trying to commit obstruction of justice or something. There was nothing to obstruct. That's the thing. But anyways, yeah, the Dems, they will vote to impeach Trump. I guarantee they will. They'll do their level best to bring up a vote on whatever count. They'll just make it up. That's what they're on the news doing right now, mainstream news. You know, if it wasn't for Fox, can you imagine how one-sided it would appear to be? Fox News is owned by Disney, of course, and they're not nationalists. They're globalists, the same as everybody else. Most of them. They have a few good people, but I wouldn't necessarily trust any of them. Or not a one would I trust. Not even Hannity, not even what's the hell's his name? I wouldn't trust any of them. I don't know if they've never been red-pilled, or they just they're not allowed to speak out. But They probably know more about things like, you know, 9/11 and stuff than what they're saying. And Tucker Carlson, yeah, I like Tucker. He says a lot of the right things, but you know what? A lot of people say a lot of the right things. John McCain was running for president. He said a lot of the right things too, but he was a snake in the grass, big time. You can't trust people just because they say this or that. It's well known by now. Politicians lie. Trump is the only politician he's not really a politician, which is why he kept his campaign promises. Okay, Trump is the only person I've ever heard keep a single campaign promise. I've never heard of anybody else doing it. And Trump, he kept a lot of campaign promises. He's tried to renegotiate trade deals and stuff. The wall, he's doing the best he can. I think he wants to build the wall, but they're stopping him. You know, he's being undermined at every turn. You stop and think about how many people within the government are undermining Trump, let alone the media. The whole time he's trying to do anything, the media is, you know, they're doing everything they can to undermine the guy. All around the world leaders, intel agencies, all around the world trying to undermine Trump. He's just one guy, you know. Trump is one dude, and he's playing by the rules. He's playing by the law. Okay, the Dems, they ain't playing by the law, and they ain't playing by the rules. They ain't telling the truth, and they are lying. They're on TV every night lying. They're on TV every night talking about all the lies Donald Trump tells every night. If Donald Trump come out and said the sky was blue, they'd swear him down he was lying. And that's what you got now. That's just what you got. You got one man, Donald Trump, and he's against an entire cabal of evil. Okay, there's a lot of people, a big network of evil against Trump. Once Trump's gone, guess what? You're gonna get Obama back. You're gonna get, you know, Beto O'Rourke. You're gonna get Hillary. You're gonna get Joe Biden. You're gonna get Michelle Obama. And I just about guarantee the next time the Dems get into power, you will lose everything. You will lose every amendment you've ever heard of or imagined. You will lose the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, whatever amendments you got, whatever rights you got, you could pitch them right out the window. They're gone. Kiss them goodbye. When the Dems are back in power, I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. They're going to finish off the country. They're going to put the arrow, drive the stake through the heart of nationalism once and for all. I believe they will. I do believe they will. They were going to do it this time, but somehow Trump managed to beat them. But even if Trump wins in 2020, guys, 2024, unless some miracle happens, there's nobody else. There's really nobody else who can or will come along and take on the media the way Trump has, and who will stand up for the truth the way Trump has. You know, he's not a major conservative. They try to paint him as one. Trump's not a conservative really at all. He's kind of a Democrat in a way, like the old Democrats used to be. But he's not perfect, but he's the best president we've had in my lifetime, no doubt about it. He's the only president we've had in my lifetime that loves the country. That's what I think. You can go back as far as Reagan. Maybe Reagan loved the country, I don't know. Maybe Carter loved the country, but Carter was a globalist. You know, he's a globalist big time. And Bill Clinton, he's just a sellout globalist. He just sold us out big time, and the extent of Clinton's crimes were always covered up by the other globalists. You know, do you remember Charlie Tree? Charlie Tree, the Chi-Com buddy that came from Arkansas to Washington with Bill Clinton. Charlie Tree used to join Bill Clinton in classified meetings and take notes, okay? He left it with notes. And he did it multiple times. It was totally illegal. They got away with it for a long, long time. The media covered his ass. The media, the mainstream media, they covered Bill's ass for all of that Chi-Com stuff. All the way up to Sandy Burglar stealing stuff out of the National Archives to cover for Bill Clinton. So imagine Dianne Feinstein's driver for 20 years, you know, being a Chinese spy, all the way back to Charlie Tree, hanging out with Bill Clinton in the White House in secret meetings. The Dems are the most awful people. And the Republicans, it's a party. A lot of them are sellouts too. A lot of them are globalists. But if there are any patriots left in the whole country, they belong in the Republican Party. There's not another party. Well, they tried to start a Tea Party, but Obama took care of that, didn't he? He made sure there's not another party of patriots. Yeah, there'll never be a third party. Two-party system, man. Two wings on the same bird. But the Dems, they're despicable. They're globalists. My name's Denny. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you have a nice day.